Good afternoon to my audience. Today I'm going to be sealing or working on sealing more than several terracotta pots, which we will then paint and put on our Etsy shop with different things on them. And I'm going to show you in a second why sealing them is necessary. Please hit like and subscribe. These are some pots we made last year that we did not prime the inside of. We painted, but we didn't prime it. So we had some freeze this year, and with the water underneath it and the freezing temperatures, it pretty much took the paint off, especially the bottom one. The second from the bottom, no real obvious, a little bit, not too bad. The next one up a little bit. Let's see. This one is so dirty, I don't even know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see some terracotta there. Normally mostly where the spots are. A little bit in those, but we didn't prime. We didn't know yet. Now we do, and we prime. I'll be using an HVLP gun that I got from, who did I get this from? Northern Tool. Can't off the top of my head remember the brand name. Last time I painted, I put the cover in, or the nozzle in some acetone. Actually cleaned it off pretty good last time. I don't have all that much to do this time. Make sure I don't see any paint, especially in the air holes coming out, or where the paint comes out. That looks good to go. I don't have a lid for this one. I just use it for transfer. Put that aside. When I'm done today, I'll throw the nozzle back in there. Nice and finger tight. Just because I know I want a vertical spray. Okay, this is Kills. Let me show you the container. I have some Kills 2 all-purpose primer, interior exterior. I use that, and that is about a quart jar. I added about 2 or 3 ounces of water and an ounce of conditioner. The conditioner I'm using is Blow Troll. It smooths it out a lot. And the ones I did before I was using that conditioner, the ones I'm doing now, it's just a massive difference. Okay, let's get set up. And with the cleaning stuff, already got it shaken up pretty good. I'm hoping I have enough left. There's not a whole lot here, maybe about a cup. Pour it in. Lid back on. Lucky that'll sit up like that. Put the lid back on the spray can. I do like the plastic. I didn't think I would, but it cleans a lot easier than the metal did. As a beginner, I definitely suggest the Gravity Flow, which is the paint on top. I've used a suction and a pressure, and I just could not get them to work. This one from Northern Tool also comes with a pressure gauge, so I can adjust it on where I'm working. Instead of having to run back and forth to the compressor, I got the compressor running about 80 psi. I have this one set to 40. So let me re-aim the camera. Gonna get everything. Oh, I'm gonna check the spray pattern first. Had to get that extra bit of acetone out. That's about what I want. For this gun, this adjusts the spray pattern from a line to a circle. That controls the amount of paint flowing through it. You control the fan direction with this connector, and you can raise and lower the air temperature on the gun. Still didn't build quite enough space on top or on the middle section for saucers, so I have some on the bottom. And I am not a master at this. I'm self-taught, and I'm still learning. And no, I'm not worried about painting my driveway. And there goes the compressor. Okay, I was a little worried about the clearance here, but it seems to be doing fine. I'm really not sure if fast or slow is better. Get the other ones at the bottom here. If you're worried about your driveway, I'd definitely put down a drop cloth or some matting or something to protect your driveway. But I plan to live here until I'm dead, and I'm not worried about who gets it next. I'll probably pressure wash it at some point. Go back and do these. I'm outside, so I'm not wearing a mask, but I am holding my breath when I'm doing the insides, because I have a lot of paint spraying back in my face. I think I might run this in fast forward when I get to editing. Gotta give it a good coating. Keep the water out. I got enough coats of primer until I don't see the terracotta through the paint. And then it gets another 3 or 4 coats of colored acrylic. And then it gets another 2 or 3 coats of clear coat on top of that. So it gets pretty well sealed now. And if you do use these pots, after you clear coat it once, the next planting season, I'd suggest going over the outside of it again with clear coat. And if you happen to take all the dirt out of it and wash it out, clear coat the inside as well. When you're shopping for terracotta pots, you got to be really careful, because the quality they're getting in now, they tend to be cracked on the inside, or especially around that drain hole. Outside too. Find a lot of them with cracks. You got to sort through a lot of them to find good ones. Sort of like buying lumber at a hardware store. So for now, time for cleanup. Well, that I'll be using it for cleaning, but I want to dump it out without pressure in it. Huh? Still got probably about a half a cup there, 4 ounces or so. Pour that back in the jar. I use it again, nothing wrong with it. I'll rinse that off before I put it in the acetone. Sorry about the abrupt ending. I'd planned to go on to another part, but decided to do it as a separate video. But thank you for watching, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe to help me out. Have a nice day.